recording for posterity here. Different organizations have different budgeting styles. Government budgeting is different from local small business annual budgeting. But just like local small business annual budgeting, government budgeting isn't done properly either. Let me tell you what I would do to fix that. It all boils down to a single phrase. You spend the money this year that you allocated last year, but collected the year before. You spend the money this year that you allocated last year, but you collected the year before. Then the only problem is not spending more than you've allocated the previous year. You do that, then you're golden. You know that old stigma that government departments try to use up all of the money before the budget end of the year so that their budgets don't shrink? Well, imagine this scenario where a department doesn't use up all of its budget, and so that budget surplus is then positively allocated. But that would be a good thing, and you would want each department to be able to do that. That would actually be a benefit and a shining example of a well-run department. And the savings each year that a department run under budget, you wouldn't want to cut it, because look at what that money is. You get to take that money and not spend it. Now you can spend it on something else, like I don't know. What does a government spend money on when it has a surplus? That's the question I think needs to be answered. So, I also think it would make our Congress people way more accountable for what's going on here. I think it's a good idea for keeping spending within total revenues. I think it would also give Congress more control, because when they set off to appropriate the funds, they know exactly how many funds they have to appropriate that year. Here's a nice populist idea. The underspent funds, percentage of those could be given out in a lottery system to somebody within a certain earnings bracket. An organization that is on budget and on mission is an organization that is operating in a healthy manner. I think we want that for all, don't we?